So Celia, tell me about yourself.
Right. Well, I have been playing the piano since I was a child, but I gave up when I was 16 because it all got a little bit too much, I think. School exams, things like that. I was never a particularly brilliant student at the piano as a teenager, but I didn't lose the love of music. I actually shifted on to singing when I was 16. And I have been singing for a long time. I used to sing with the London Symphony Chorus in London, but now I do mostly chamber singing and solo singing. I have had very good singing tuition through the last 10 years or so. And it was quite recently that I realised that I had laid the foundations of a wider musical experience by learning the piano as a child, and this was something I wanted to take up again.
Brilliant. Excellent. So, what did you like the most about the London Piano Institute?
Well, I think the first thing was the specialisation in adults taking up the instrument again, because I think that is different from the way you would teach children as they go through their grades and so on. There was another very practical reason why it suited me, which was that I could have a lesson in my lunch hour close to where I work. I have very regular hours that I work. I never quite know what time I'll leave in the evenings. I fit a singing lesson in every week. It would have been difficult to commit another evening or a weekend. So the convenience of the ability to have the lesson at a convenient time for me, and the ethos of this being a place where adults are able to take up an instrument again and develop what perhaps we sort of thought when I was sort of in my early 20s. I thought I've probably lost that forever. I'll probably never be able to really take the piano seriously again.
Yeah, excellent. So we've been working together now on Mozart Sonata in C minor.
Yes.
So what would you say what the advice I gave you that changed everything?
Well, I think some of it was really very straightforward stuff, like playing my fortes correctly. That, I remember a wonderful moment when I started playing the loud bits better, and it just transformed the whole piece.
Yeah.
I think thinking of the piece the way you would think of an orchestra playing music has also been really useful, so that you start to feel colours and the way that the mood of the music changes.
Definitely. Good. And in general, what do you like about my teaching method?
Well, I think I feel very much that you appreciate that you have an adult who probably has her own ideas about where she wants to go and what she wants to do, and you work with that. It's sort of, basically when you're learning an instrument, really you're working on your own and you're being guided in different directions, and I think it's that appreciation of the way I kind of have my own ways of doing things, and that you will be there and point and make it more useful, more productive, and take me to really where I want to be. And it's not a sort of forced in a particular direction. It's a response to the need and a style of being able to draw out more from you than perhaps you thought you were able to do.
Yeah, excellent. That's right. Yes. That's really good. And can you tell us a bit more about the event, the concert we hold here?
Well, I've only been to one so far, but I think what is attractive about the whole thing is it reminded me of something I did on an early music singing course once. It's not so much a stiff concert as a sharing, and it's a sense that everybody is really able to share with the other pupils what they're working on at the moment, and it's not pressured. And somehow it feels that people can bring something out by being in that supportive atmosphere, which is really important as you develop an instrument. I mean, I have not actually played the piano in front of people for years and years and years. That was not an experience that I'd had. So having a supportive atmosphere to do that is really important. But I do think with any sort of event like that, you will find that the ability of everybody kind of to sort of sense that it's all part of their own process, that we're all just encouraging each other at whatever level we're at to do it a bit better and to make something of a celebration out of it.
Excellent. Excellent. Thank you, Celia.
Well, thank you very much.